What up, y'all? I am Q Parker, and this is Thankful Thursday. Thankful Thursday is going to be something that I bring to you weekly. Just me being thankful about something that's going on in my life, something that has happened in my life. And oftentimes it's going to involve an individual, somebody that has impacted my life in a major way. It may be me going down memory lane, somebody that has just really made a huge impact on my life. And so today, kicking off Thankful Thursday, I'm saying that I'm thankful for the Isley Brothers. I remember the Isley Brothers enlisted Puffy to do a remix to one of their songs, and just to produce some songs. And so we were actually in the studio, and we wrote the remix to the Isley Brothers' Float On with Angela Winbush. And we just had such an amazing time with the Isley Brothers. And if I don't remember if it was just for the one song, but I just remember the Isley Brothers being in Daddy's house for a couple of weeks, which meant we had a lot of time. We spent a lot of time with the Isley Brothers. And during this time, we fell in love with Ron Isley. He fell in love with 112. He would talk about us, just rant and rave about these boys that Puffy signed. And he loved us so much that he allowed us to go on a summer tour with the Isley Brothers. And this was the very first time we'd ever been on tour. I think our single had just come out. And so to have your first single come out and be on tour with the Isley Brothers, it just doesn't get any better than that. And for a whole summer, we got to watch one of the best to ever do it every night consistently. And what I took away from that was stage presence, sequencing of the songs, crowd participation, and just knowing how to be personable while you're on stage. And as a teenager who had no idea what we had just embarked upon, to have a front row seat every night for a whole summer watching the Isley Brothers command the crowd was on the job training, and we learned so much. And I tell y'all, we only had one song, and we had 10 minutes as the opening act for the Isley Brothers, and we sang every version of Only You we could. We had the slow version, we had the remix, we had the original version, and we had this medley that we would sing. And you don't know how difficult it is to be some teenagers and be in front of an older crowd every night. And let's be honest, the majority, that the age demo in that audience had to be 35 and up. And here we are, these 19-year-olds just jumping all across the stage, which was a task to be able to, still get the attention and hold the attention of such a mature crowd. It was a lesson learned. It didn't start out good, but by the middle of the tour, we had crafted a show that the ladies in their church hats and their fans and all of that were giving us standing ovations. And so I'm very thankful to the Isley Brothers for giving me and my brothers that opportunity to learn from them, but also give us a major opportunity that when our first single came out, we was able to tour with the legendary Isley Brothers. And so if you ever see this, Ron Isley, Ernie Isley, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, because a lot of what I learned back in that time with you all, I still apply it